Welcome to the playoffs here in the Montreal Expos franchise. 100 wins. This season has been electric. We have surprised the division and went from pretty much last to first. But we are not the only ones from the NL East joining the playoffs, as the Braves, Mets, and Phillies all make it for the first time in MLB history. We had a really good season, but it really wasn't the offense that carried us despite signing Vladdy Guerrero Jr. last offseason. It was really the pitching. We did have some good offensive outputs from some of our key players, but for the most part, we weren't as dominant. We were 19th in batting average as a team, but number one in ERA, led by Alexander Santiago, who led the MLB in innings pitched and ERA. Then there was Aaron Savale, who we signed to the 2-year deal in the offseason. He was amazing, and so was Emmett Sheehan, who we also acquired in the offseason as well. We then tried to add to the bullpen at the deadline with Garrett Crochet, and hopefully he will make an impact here in the playoffs. We will face the winner of Atlanta and the Mets, and it looks like Atlanta got the best of the Mets in a 3-game set, winning 2 straight to go on to advance to the NLDS. They are led by kind of the same cast that they have been accustomed to, with Ronald Acuna, Matt Olson, Spencer Strider, Ozzie Albies, Sean Murphy, and a lot of other guys like Jared Kelenic, Orlando Arcia, and now Hurston Waldrop, who is one of their key contributors to their rotation. He was second in Rookie of the Year voting, despite these numbers that aren't really that impressive. So here we go. We open up this best of 5 NLDS at home as Aaron Savale gets the start here in game number 1, a 3.22 ERA, a 1.14 whip, and he will face one of the best pitchers in all of baseball on the other side in Spencer Strider. We'll see what he can do today after he got the game 1 start in the wild card round, and he was magnificent, pitching 6 innings, giving up only one earned run, and we'll see what he can do today. Michael Harris leads off here for the Atlanta Braves. He hits one hard to the left side. That one is caught by Cal Mitchell on the run for the first out of the game. Ronald Acuna up to the plate now in that 3 spot. He will walk here with 2 outs as it brings up Matt Olson, a guy we have to pitch around here in this series. We got to be careful with Matt Olson. He gets a pitch low and hits one hard to the right side. That one will be corralled by Vladdy Jr., and will get us out of the top of the first. Spencer Strider on the mound here as he pitches to Andrew Monasterio, who leads off this game as he takes over for Whit Merrifield at second base after a season-ending injury. Cal Mitchell to the plate now, hitting in that 2 spot, and Ronald Acuna gets an excellent jump on that one as he catches that one down the right field line. Vladdy Guerrero Jr. to the plate now for his first postseason at bat here with the Expos, and he swings and misses at a awful pitch, and they get out of the first inning. Top 3 now. Here is Sean Murphy to the plate. He hits one well to the right side. That one keeps going. It's gone. Sean Murphy, 360 to opposite field for him, and the former Oakland Athletic breaks the tie. It is 1-0. As now this game is open right away here in the top of the 3rd inning, but Corey Julks comes to the plate here in the 9 spot. That one will be a swinging strike 3 as it brings up the top of the lineup to the plate here, Jared Kelenic, and it's a called strike 3 on the slurve, low and inside, but it's now 1-0 as the Expos will have their work cut out here in this series. The Braves are going to be a tough team to catch up with. Now to lead off the bottom of the 3rd inning, here is BJ Gibbs, who gets a start in center field today, as he ended the season probably our best hitting center fielder, so he starts there. Here's Addison Barger to the plate. He hits one hard up the middle, and Barger hit around 260 on the regular season, and he keeps it going here in the playoffs. Joe Adell had an impressive regular season in his first full-time right field season for the Expos, and he walks, and now it's bases loaded, no outs in the top of our lineup here at the plate. Andrew Monasterio takes over first now. Bases loaded, 0 for 1. A little late on this swing. It's a fly ball to right field. Acuna giving chase, and he will corral it and throw this one home, and the runner will come across to score. It's B.J. Gibbs with good speed, and he makes it 1-1. Cal Mitchell now to the plate now. Turns on one, but right into a inning-ending double play. So, not the inning we were expecting there. Bases loaded, no outs, but that brings us to the top of the fourth inning. Here is Matt Olson, and he will walk. And once again, I got to emphasize, don't want to give him a good pitch to hit. Austin Riley to the plate now. Hit and run situation. Olson was on the run in a perfect executed hit and run play that time by the Braves as Austin Riley singles right where Monasterio was. And now they have runners on the corners here with one out. That brings up Ozzie Albies to the plate. Ground ball to second base. And Monasterio goes to first. I don't think he had a chance to turn two, but he definitely had to play at second because going to second, the runner was held up a bit. So that brings up Orlando Arcia. He hits one hard. That one gets through the infield all the way to B.J. Gibbs. And the runner will score easily. And it is now 3-1. So Arcia comes through here for the Braves here in the top of the fourth inning. As that brings up Corey Jokes hitting in that 9 spot. A chopper up the middle, and that gets through as well. And the throw home will be in time. And that will be an easy out at the plate here for B.J. Gibbs, getting Orlando Arcia, who did not get a good jump rounding third base, but a 3 spot here for the Braves here to start the bottom of the fourth. Vladdy Jr. leads us off, and that one is crushed deep to left field. It's gone. A home run in front of this sold-out crowd here for Vladdy Jr. 387. Spencer Strider hung one up there, and Vladdy just turns on it easily. And now we got ourselves a 1-run ball game. Nothing doing until the top of the 5th inning now. Here is Michael Harris. He turns on one as well. Deep to right field. Gone. Michael Harris with a solo shot here to extend this lead by 1. As that brings up Ronald Acuna. And that one's a called strike 3 there. Low in the zone. And it just catches the plate. And now here is Matt Olson. He hits one the other way, actually. That one's deep to left field. I just talked about it. It's a home run. You cannot give Matt Olson a good pitch. And he goes to opposite field for his second postseason home run. And it's now 5-2. We have to go to the bullpen here. And we bring in Miguel Castro out of the pen first. And he does get us out of this inning as Austin Riley swings that one low. And now we find ourselves down by 3 runs. Addison Barger now in the bottom of the 7th inning. He goes to opposite field. That one gets all the way to the wall. And that one will be a double. This could be one of Spencer Strider's last ABs here. We'll see if they keep him in here with the runner on second base. They do, to face Joe Adell. He's 1 for 1 today. He gets one over the middle of the plate. Good timing and everything, but just popped up behind the plate. And we leave one stranded in scoring position. It's still 5-2. The Atlanta Braves eventually bring in Garrett Whitlock out of the pen to relieve Spencer Strider as we start the bottom of the 8th inning, down by 3 runs. Here is Monasterio. He starts out the inning with a chopper to the left side. It gets through the infield for a leadoff single. Good way to start this inning. Cal Mitchell to the plate now. He's hitless today. Not anymore. That one gets through the infield, and now we have runners on first and second. Building something here in the bottom frames here, and we'll see what Vladdy Jr. can do. He comes to the plate, and it's a sinker on the outside half of the plate, a called strike 3, and he goes down looking. Bill Hedger now to the plate, 0 for 3, hitless today, and that one's a low sinker. We took the sinker from Vladdy Jr. last AB. It was on our minds, and we swing at that one just out of the zone as that brings up Blake Sabol. Ground ball to third. That's a good play by Austin Riley, thrown on to second. And 2 leadoff singles and nothing doing. Top 9 now as Ronald Acuna Jr. comes to the plate now. He's had a couple of hits today. That one is smoked up the middle. And now the Braves have a base runner here with 2 outs in the 9th. That brings up Matt Olson. We thought about that home run he hit last day, AB, and that one will be ball 4. So now they have runners on first and second with Austin Riley. 1 for 4 on the day. Make it 2 for 5. That's hit well down the left field line. It will easily score Acuna. And look at Matt Olson trying to score. Not even close. But the Braves do tack on one more run here in the 9th inning. Dylan Lee here comes in the bottom of the 9th inning, facing the middle of our lineup. That's Augustus Macklin, who swings at that high fastball, and he was way late on that one. BJ gives with 1 out. He hits this one high and deep to right center field, but it just hangs up there. And now we are down to our final out here in game number 1. Addison Barger, 3 for 3 today. Can he make it 4 for 4? The pitch is low. It's a ground ball to the right side, and Olson steps on the bag. It's now a 0-1 series here in favor of the Atlanta Braves as they come into our building and do their job and steal game 1. And the Expos are going to have an uphill battle to climb, and I think this is going to be a very, very tough series. We're going to have to really gut out some of these wins, especially seeing the pitching and now the offense that the Atlanta Braves have. So that is game 1. As we advance on here in the NLDS, I wanted a just 1 episode, 1 game series here for the start of the postseason. We will continue this in next episode. But we'll see if Alexander Santiago has a good outing in him. And we'll see if, well, do we put Gary Shoemaker on the mound for game 3? I guess it really depends on what happens in game 2. Hit subscribe, hit that like button, stay tuned. Let's get it. Let's go.